Hey folks, Mr. Garten here, going through the recap of Lesson 10, which is all about citing textual evidence. So please watch this entire video so that you know what you're doing with each slide. I'll promise to be as quick as I can. First, you're going to want to open up the stuff for Lesson 10 from Google Classroom. So that's going to include this textual evidence writing. Of course, you're going to want these slides open, and then it might be a good idea to have the model textual evidence document that I created. Today, our two goals are to identify the literary terms in your chosen short story and to respond to a prompt using properly formatted textual evidence. Go to WordWork. Go to the WordWork section of your notebook, and we're going to take some quick notes. I promise they'll just be quick. We're going over prefixes today. So a prefix is a group of letters that is placed before the root of a word. We talked about roots last time. Roots are like the atoms of the word, the smallest parts. We're going to add stuff to it. So, for example, the word unhappy. We take that root, happy, and add the prefix un, un, which means not, and we make the meaning unhappy. Go ahead and do the same thing with these prefixes. Jot down the prefix itself, the definition of what it means, and then a few of these words. Do the same thing for trans and for enter. Trans means to move between or across, and enter means between or among. And then try to come up with 2 or 3 other words for each prefix and write it down. So, for example, we've got interstate, international, intermission, intermingle, interface. Are there any other words that start with enter that you can think of that have that meaning, like between or among, like intramural sports? Once you're done, please take a picture and attach your WordWork notes in slide 5 of your digital notebook. Then we can move on to independent work time. So you need to make sure that you have read and jotted or annotated or just very well read the short story that you selected 2 lessons ago. Last lesson, you took a reading quiz to check your understanding. If you didn't do well on it, hopefully that you read through it again and you're ready to write about it. So in step 2, there's a link to a video tutorial. Watch through that tutorial and it'll show you exactly how to complete part 1 of the textual evidence writing. Once you are done, link your textual evidence writing to the second slide in your digital notebook. So slide 2, link 2 should go directly to your textual evidence writing. Do not worry about part 2 today. You can work on that during lesson 11 next week. Go grab a snack, do some jumping jacks. And then once you're back, fill out the exit ticket for today, and then you're done except for homework. So when you fill out the exit ticket, you hopefully got a copy of the Kite Runner in the last 2 days from our book pass out. There should be a number on the side of it. Please look for that number and type it here. And then tell me how you're feeling about your self-paced lesson today and if you have any questions for me. If you do have questions, please ask them here. And then read for 20 to 30 minutes tonight. If you still need to finish part 1 of your response, make sure that it's done before you go to bed. And we'll see you for lesson 11.